So today we're speaking about the 4 must-dos for your next film. Intro. As we all know, our memories are an amazing feature that we have built in our head, mind, bodies, or whatever the memory is stored. It's a great feature that we have, but I don't think we should always rely only on our memories. I mean, if you think about cinema, that's why they have everything written down. They have scripts, they have literally everything, loads of things written down to make sure that everything happens just as they planned. The first of the 4 must-dos is planning. Planning to me is key. Keep you organized and save you time, save you money. So planning is the best thing that you can do. I would suggest you to just take your phone, take a piece of paper or whatever you can have to just jot down something to make sure that you don't forget anything. Planning properly will basically save you time, as I said before, on your shooting and also on your post-production. You know what to shoot and how to shoot, so basically selecting different angles, but write them down so you have a selection of different angles that you want, as well as, for example, choosing your lenses so you don't have to either carry too much or even hire too much, which obviously impacts on your budget. How you want your subject to behave. For example, in a vlog, you then describe how you want to appear on the camera or how you want to behave. If he's an actor, you then have pretty much a direction for your actor to go. So that's why it's key to have everything written down and planned. And obviously by writing everything down, definitely have a quicker response in case anything goes wrong. So if you have everything written down, you know exactly how you want that to happen. But if there is any problems, it might be easier for you to process the information quicker and then find a workaround or a possible answer for that problem. Right, you planned everything, you wrote everything down, or perhaps typed up on your phone. This leads us to the second must-do out of the 4, which is triple check. When I mean triple check, I assume that you already checked twice everything that I'm gonna say here. So literally make sure you triple check. Triple check if the cards have been formatted. Check if all your batteries have been charged. Your camera and all its components are packed up in your bag, and also if they're all fully working. Your audio gear is set up for your needs. Camera microphones, external microphones, lavaliers, recorders, anything that you use for audio, make sure that they all working and you have appropriate, for example, batteries for your recorders or anything that you may need to make sure that that system is working properly. And obviously, after checking all your gear, make sure that your plan, basically your brief, is completely up to date and to your liking, because once you arrive on the set or on a different location, perhaps you traveled like, I don't know, maybe a few hours to get to the place, and if you don't have anything written, especially if someone is helping you, it just becomes a lot harder for you to execute that process, the whole film, without having a step-by-step of the way that you want your film to look. After planning and triple checking all your gear, now it's time for the third one. It's time to shoot. I would say follow what you've written, but also once you are on location, try to be innovative. Your brief should cover everything that you want your film to have. Basically every aspect of your film, the looks, literally everything, the scenes and angles and everything. However, if you do have a great idea for your video, right in the middle of it, make sure that you cover the essentials and then execute. Just make sure that you have that innovative idea in your film. What's the worst that it can happen? You're not going to use that scene, but I would definitely recommend you to be innovative and go for it. After you're shooting, then it comes the post-production process, which is our 4th must-do. Edit. Now that we planned, checked, filmed, we need to put this film together. First things first, make sure that you choose, if you haven't done already, make sure that you choose an appropriate song for that film. A place that I can recommend is definitely ARTLIST.io. ARTLIST has been great. I've been with them for over 2 years. And by the way, this is not sponsored, so I just like their service. I recommend them, simple as that. Also, during your post-production, that's time to decide what color scheme you're gonna use, what sort of temperature you're gonna have in your film, what kind of colors are gonna be more prominent in your film. Perhaps a pastel kind of color or a lot more saturated. I don't know. It depends on what your film is about. It depends on what you actually like. The color scheme that you use in your film should fit the purpose of the film, the purpose of the story. Imagine a colder look with a warmer location. For example, I'm just going to put an example on screen now. If you choose to color your film in a more coldish way and you shot something on the beach and it's clearly summer, that might not work. Likewise, if you choose warmer colors for something that was shot in the snow, for example, that might look a bit weird as well. Be concise with your story. Don't be too short, but also don't drag your film for ages. Make sure that the right information is there, but only the necessary. And this is pretty much our 4 must-dos for your next film. However, as it's Christmas, I have an extra one for you as an extra gift, a bonus for you, which is after you finish your film, we went through this whole process. What's the final one? What's the bonus one that you have, Diogo? What is it? Well, we all know that after editing our film, nobody's really gonna have a chance to watch it. I don't think. Unless if you do the 5th and the bonus of the 4 must-dos plus a bonus one, which is share. The world needs to see your film. It needs to basically hear your voice. And nowadays it's super easy to share stuff online. So you've got Facebook, you've got Twitter, you've got Instagram, and you have a gazillion different ways to share stuff online. These platforms will basically help you to share your story. So use them to your own advantage. And these were the 4 must-dos for your next film, with the bonus. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope that these videos are helping you to improve your next film. Thank you very much for watching. I wish you a very Merry Christmas. I hope your Christmas is sweet with your family or with your friends or whoever you're spending your Christmas with. Just make sure that you're enjoying, and I'll see you next weekend.